during my court hearing, and the DA called him out on it, and he ran away. So the DA knows that this dude's been stalking and harassing me from the very beginning. It's not the other way around. I've never threatened his life. I've never doxed him. I've never given his phone number or his address out. You know, people have asked me for it, and I said, no, I'm not going to do that, you know? And so it'll be thrown out quick. It'll be thrown out before, you know, but it's just the dealing with it in between. You know what I mean? Is BB Gun Crazy going to get arrested? Hopefully, it went to major crimes. As a matter of fact, when I'm done here, after we go eat or whatever we're going to do after this, I'm going to call the DA, or I might just wait, because I'm waiting for the detectives to call me back. But Andy No said that in his experience, the police in Portland are never going to call me back. I have to be on it. Like, I have to call and make sure that shit's happening. So if you guys feel the urge to call in and make sure that this case is moving forward, the more people that do it, the better, I believe. You know, even if you're not involved in it, if you call and say, hey, I seen this happen and we're wondering, like, check in, I can post the court case number. I can post the police report number. That way you guys can use it and say, hey, what's happening with this case? And get these people active and get them working, you know? And I also need you guys to send me, if you can, send me to my email, TommyBoy, B-O-I, TommyBoyFreedom31@gmail.com. Send in all clips or videos of this dude harassing me, threatening my life, coming to my court dates, yelling in my face, and anything and everything that has to do with me and him harassing. I need you guys to send it all to me. I have a lot of it already, but I just want to make sure that I have all of the shit. Climatics TV, that's crazy. What? Nightbot Alternative. Nightbot Alternative, Climatics TV. Let's go. Pimp on a blimp. Shout out Primetime Alex Stein. Shout out Primetime Alex Stein. So there's an emergency. So my good friend Heather and her son, there's an emergency court hearing for the person that is accused of harassing a 14-year-old boy online and threatening to unalive our president. Had an emergency court hearing today because he claims that he has animals at home that need feeding and taken care of, but his wife's brother is already taking care of those animals, you know? So there's no reason for this violent man to be released from the jail. Like, I guess they're saying that his wife left him again 2 weeks ago. Yes. Looney left. Yeah. No bail means no bail. And you guys know that when the feds build a case on you, their conviction rate is like 99.9%. You know, their conviction rate is 99%. So they don't just bring up bullshit cases that they don't think they can win. They have plenty of evidence on this dude. So it shouldn't even be an option. And if he does get bail, it should be like $5 million. You know? It will be the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I've heard in many years if they let him go because of some bunnies. Yeah, it's craziness. Craziness. Sicko shouldn't have pets. He shouldn't be able to take care of anything. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. So I think we got Climatics. I think we got our next guest for our show on Tuesday. We got our next guest lined up. He agreed. He's going to send me a picture for the thumbnail. And you guys, we're going to talk about some shit that happened. Isis Irving, because he was part of it. You know, he was a victim of her violence. It's at 1:30. So it's starting. It should be starting like right now.
It's a federal courthouse, though. I don't think they're going to have a live stream of it. So just thought I'd do this. But yeah, Travis Juhr is having his court to find out if he's going to have bail or something like that at 1:30. The troublemaker that's been threatening people out there, from presidents to people under 18. There's Tommy with smoke.
This was one. Oh shit! This was one of my first. This was one of my first shirts that I got. One of my first Trump shirts that I got, and people either really love it or they really hate it. One or the other. I love it. I love it. It expresses exactly how I feel. Lawfare is the name of the game. Yeah, I'm learning that. I'm learning that now. It's just it's ingrained. It's always been ingrained in me. Oh, look, there's a news crew. Let's go see what this news crew is talking about. Let's go see what the news crew's doing over here. Over here. We America first, baby. We America first in this motherfucker.
I'm going to switch over to his audio to see what he's up to over there.
A lot of well-known patriots are already there. Okay, I'm just sharing this on Facebook, and I'm good to go back. Guys, hit the likes. I'll go look at the comments as soon as I'm done my presentation.
He's hold on.
Okay.
Old. Yeah, this is new.
Still live. Wearing the America First hat. Nice.
Yeah, he's just showing you what Tommy's showing. I'll keep an eye on him. Right now, let's go back to Tommy live here.
At least part of that money.
Yeah, I feel great. You know, it's I wish I had the luxury of having sitting in their account to put it down. It's disheartening to see that get lost. That said, you know, drivers built well before we can work to get that money out. And make a difference. My understanding of that city council was struck off the line first, that money. I think being able to do that as quick as possible, getting up with people's hands, helping to prevent eviction. Right.
His audio is just so bad all the time. I don't know if it's restream or what he's doing with the camera, but it's just like you can't hear anything.
Any advice from your perspective?
What's this one?
Look, you know, if you do receive an eviction notice, you have rights. Just because you get the notice of meeting,
Okay.
get out.
Something crazy going on there.
You do have some options. You don't need to self-evict.
Yeah, that
It's
Travis.
for evictions, you guys. They're doing a thing about evictions. No, that I've never seen her before. I don't think I've ever seen her before. I'm not 100% sure though.
Yeah. It's part of it there. Yeah.
I gotta pee so bad. Dude.
Give your camera to
I
Haley,
gotta pee hell bad.
and there's a restroom right in that same area there. It usually smells like crap, but
Like news.
I
Fake
don't think we'll get many
news.
likes today. I'm not doing a whole lot today. I can do other news or
Ground
something like that.
zero. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. We were just talking about you, brother. Well, we didn't mention you by name, but we were just talking about how you're going to be our next special guest on our town hall on Tuesday. We're going to be chopping it up, talking about the shit that's been going on and our experiences.
You think that could be part of it? Yeah, it's
It is so long since
getting
our
bandwidth.
forefathers came from beyond the great water that we have lost the memory of it and seem to have grown out of this land. As you have
I'm gonna see if there's any other news related to this here. Box just doing the same thing that I'm looking at here. I was thinking Geyer might be down there doing something or other, but let's see him doing his thing so much down there. A lot of other news that I've got there, but let's see if Geyer posted anything earlier. Geyer Digital. This is his last report. That one there. Here was Haley's report here recently. I'll put this over here for you.
Sonoma County Jail, where Travis Juhr, 9:45 p.m.
This is from last night.
As I am standing here in front of the Multnomah County Jail, where Travis Juhr is being held after today's earlier FBI arrest, now in custody of the U.S. Marshals. 41-year-old was arrested earlier today at his home after allegations of posting violent rants on X and Facebook, saying, quote, "I can't wait until Trump is dead. I might even participate," as well as posting a photo with a rifle on his X. Other allegations include violent threats directed towards a 13-year-old boy and his mother in November of 2025. The judge has denied bail and has delayed his release hearing until most likely sometime next week. Make sure to stay tuned and we will keep you updated on exactly what happens with Travis's case.
He's up there somewhere, or he was.
It is currently 9:45 p.m. as I am standing
That was
here in
Haley's
front of the
report
Multnomah.
there. Let's see if there's anything else. I don't want to show all this stuff here that Geyer's evidence. See below here. FBI affidavit isn't just words; it's a gallery of what the feds call targeted harassment. Can you guys see that? No, you can't really see that unless I enlarge it here. Gonna be a bit better. 13-year-old you just heard about the Trump things. Investigators uncovered post where Juhr allegedly stated he might participate. The violence kit during the probe, FBI found a SIG sitting on a mat with a patch that simply read, "I choose bad stuff." You can read what it actually says. Despite using aliases like Captain Gay America and Trevor Johnson, the FBI says Juhr made a fatal digital error. The IP trail, all three accounts used the same IP address, billed directly to Juhr's Portland home. The phone link, one account was linked to a phone number Juhr provided as a callback in a threatening voicemail. Interesting. You get the idea there. That's what Geyer posted. Interesting. I'm going to take a peek real quick and see if there's still Tommy stuff going on there. I'm guessing MDG has the same thing going on over on his side of the country. Probably advertisements. Get away, advertisements. Unless you're advertising my channel. 3 advertisements. I got to go through all 3 advertisements. What the heck, YouTube? Seriously. Yeah, he's just showing the same thing. Although he does have a split video with somebody at ICE, I guess. Nothing else going on there. You know that. Let's go back to the home screen, see if there's any latest and greatest stuff here. Supposedly it's in that building there behind the guys. This guy got arrested here. You want to hear this thing here, I guess? That's right. Fernie, an activist with ICE. No, I can't show that. Not much else going on. Although, did you hear that the Senate decided not to fund the government or fund the Homeland Security? They have to get 60 votes, and they only got 52. So, see what happens there. Let's see. Hey, let's not allow Homeland Security to do their job. See what happens there for you. That includes his TSA, doesn't it? I believe that includes TSA. That's interesting. If you don't pay TSA, what will happen? Yeah, there's not much going on here. What's going on, Tommy? What are you up to here?
The Democrats would be ignorant. They would have a better chance with Gavin Newsom, and he has completely and utterly destroyed California. They would have a better chance with Gavin Newsom, and he absolutely has destroyed California. That's just a fact. Dig up Sarah Palin for prez. Oh, dude. That is fucking comical to even think about. I'm hooked on the baby Trump shit. Tommy for mayor, let's go. Fuck. Oh yeah, we definitely need all these videos I'm seeing today. I'm seeing all kinds of videos on X today of all these politicians and Barack Obama and all these people crying about the SAVE Act, saying that all these millions of Americans are not going to be able to vote because they don't have a fucking ID. How, bro, it pisses me off, dude. It pisses me off because you have to have an ID to do everything in this fucking country. So why would you not need ID to vote? Why would you not want to keep our elections secure? Just because somebody gets married doesn't mean their name changes on their birth certificate. So all you need is your birth certificate and your ID. Your birth certificate, your social security, your birth certificate, which everybody has. Like, you need this shit. I seen a post that made total. You need everything that they're asking for to vote. You need it all to sign up for EBT. If you don't have EBT, if you don't have proof of who you are, you can't get EBT. Unless you're an illegal, that is, it seems like. But that's the, like, you literally need it for everything. It's such BS. They're gonna down, like, nobody with a brain should ever vote for Democrat again. Democrats are demons. The death of America. They're trying to turn our country into Germany or the UK or and it's honestly getting worse and worse day by day because of these absolutely retarded policies that they're trying to run. It's hella racist for these Democrats to say, oh, the minorities and the blacks, they can't get an ID. They don't know how. You know how absolutely racist and condescending that sounds? That is not just sounds, is. They don't even see their own racism. Like they try to call us racist and say all this shit, but at the same time, they're spewing dumb shit like that. It's crazy.
Hey Dave, how you doing? Nice to see you. He didn't see
I'm
my
about to go pee behind this fucking tree right now.
he didn't see my Rumble rant. Maybe he did.
Wake up, America. Yep. Wake the fuck up. We need more patriots. We need people that have pride in their country, that want to keep the country great. We need them to stand up, rise up, come out and do something about it.
Yes, indeed.
You guys should 100% come to this this city hall meeting tomorrow that David Medina is going to be at, and all kinds of Republicans. Anybody that wants to be involved should be there and be meeting these Republicans and speaking your mind and asking them the questions that we all want to know. Do you support voter ID? Do you support no more anchor babies? Hey, what up, big dog? We need to import more rooftop Koreans. You got a haircut.
Oh yeah.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Have you been in there yet?
No, I just got here. I got here late.
Yeah, everybody's in there. All kinds of people. Heather, Tim.
They made it?
Yeah, they made it. They made it on time. They got here hella fast.
Really?
Coming all the way from Washington, they got here quick as hell. Say what's up to Chasadilla.
Yes.
What up, what up, what up?
And no hat.
And no hat, yeah. You should see all the looks I get from people as they walk by, bro. It's amazing. How far is the drive from here in Ohio? I have no idea.
Shit.
Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Ohio. Hey, remember the Drew Carey show? That shit. I used to watch that shit all the time. Mimi. Remember Mimi with all that damn makeup? She was definitely a liberal.
Like, you think I could just go in,
Yeah, you can. Yeah, for sure. That's what everybody else did.
but like after it's already.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Definitely.
I'll try it out.
All right. Yeah, you can definitely go in there.
We'll play this Katie Britt here, Alabama senator.
Articulated it via press. Look, I'm going to say it one more time. We wanted more time. Democrats asked for 2 weeks. Our concern was that 2 weeks wasn't long enough. It took the Democrats a week to articulate what it is they wanted. They articulated it via press conference and via tweet, not by conversation. Let's be clear, not by conversation. Then it took them a number more days from Wednesday to Saturday to come up with legislative text. We then did the same thing, working back and forward. Look, you've seen advancements made from the administration. We saw a big announcement made today by Tom Homan. There is no way that you can't say we're working in good faith. We want to continue this conversation, but yet you're penalizing a TSA agent. A TSA agent is going to go without a paycheck. Why? So that you can posture politically. I'm over it. Everybody on that side of the aisle knows that ICE and CBP will continue to be funded. They're going to continue to enforce the law just as they should. Who's going to pay the price? Is the TSA agent.
Hey, Johnny.
Is the person
How we doing?
working at
Nice to see you.
FEMA who already went 43 days without a paycheck? who's trying to figure out how to make things work. I have reports of TSA agents sleeping in their car because they can't afford gas, selling plasma to make their bills. Guys, come on. We're asking to continue a conversation.
Come on. Will the Democrats do it? Will they get on board? They need at least 8 of them right now, 7 or 8, in order to get to that 60 vote threshold. Will there be that many people with the courage to fund and necessary things in government? At least they say they're necessary. I just thought that was interesting. I was going to go back to my bookmarks here while we're waiting to see
Look,
if Tommy else. Anything else going on? Speaking of Dave Medina that Tommy was talking about.
Problems, but don't worry, the priorities of our leaders are in the right spot, like this gender neutral bathroom ordinance that was just passed by the Portland City Council that requires all single-use bathrooms within the city to now be gender neutral. See, this is the garbage that
6 years ago. Wow, you've been around a while, Tony. How old are you? Just kidding. Nice to see you guys. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Just chilling like a villain out here.
Oregonians and Portlanders are tired of, you guys. We're tired of our government not solving the problems that need to be solved, not trying to make it easier for us to live and raise families here. And meanwhile, they're passing stuff like this that literally a very small percentage of the population cares about. And then you have people like our out-of-touch governor, Tina Kotek, trying to keep the Portland Trailblazers in town by throwing more of our taxpayer dollars at it. Check out this video where she's trying to sound relatable. This is crazy.
Moda Center, where the Blazers play, is more than an arena. It's a place where families make memories, where artists and athletes shine, and where Oregonians come together. Right now, we have an opportunity to invest in Moda's future and the future of the Blazers in Portland. That's why I'm supporting Senate Bill 1501, which creates a clear path forward to invest, renovate, and care for Oregon's arena for the long haul. The future of Moda Center is tied to Portland's revitalization and Oregon's growth. So together, let's make sure it's a place that Oregonians can be proud of for generations to come.
See, you'll never hear her talk about public safety because a couple years ago, the Portland Trailblazers and the Portland Timbers came out and pleaded with the city and the state to prioritize public safety. There is more factors than just the remodel of the Moda Center.
Exactly. You guys familiar with Portland? The Lloyd Center? I could look it up real quick here. I'm kind of curious. Used to be the nicest city center and everything, mall in town and the Northwest and everything. Now there's like nothing there because of the crime and the homelessness around that area. How far is Moda Center from Lloyd Center Mall? 1 mile. 1 mile. You're flying probably a little bit less than that. 1 mile away, and they can't. Terrible area over there. It's crazy.
It goes into keeping the Blazers here. The organization wants to see the streets cleaned up. They want to see public safety, and see, you'll never hear our leaders talk about any of that because
likely me too, Mo. Yeah, a lot of people are, hopefully, but again, can he beat Drazen and the establishment Republican Party?
they have failed on every level. Folks, we need strong, bold leadership. And as governor, I will actually solve the problems that will keep organizations like the Portland Trailblazers and many of the other businesses that have left Portland and Oregon here. We need to make Oregon business friendly again. Part of that is cleaning up our streets, prioritizing public safety, empowering police, not seeing them as the problem, and also listening to our businesses now and cutting the tax burden, cutting the bureaucracy that's holding them back from being successful. You won't ever hear our leaders now talk about this because they're so busy talking about DEI, talking about woke bathrooms. We are fed up, and I'm telling you, people of all backgrounds are fed up here in Oregon with the failed leadership of the Oregon Democrats. It's time for their rule to end, you guys. That's why I'm running for governor. Hope you can support me. You can go donate, volunteer, or sign up for newsletters at medinafororegon.com. Love y'all. Let's go, Oregon.
Let's go, Oregon. Dave Medina for Oregon. If you guys want that link or whatever to keep posted about his kind of stuff there. Yeah, I think he has a YouTube also, but he focuses on his Twitter and Instagram, I think. Anyway, hey, Laura's in the house. There's Laura. How we doing, Laura? Watched your video yesterday. You did a good job at that little protest thing at the Target thing or something like that. Let me know if you hear anything else like that out in the Clackamas or south of the Clackamas anyway. Let me know. Maybe I'll see you there. Let's see. There's his link out there, right there. Click on that link there. You don't have to tag everybody. Voodoo Donuts is still there. Yeah, I think it is. Somebody else, Laura might be able to verify that, or somebody else. Voodoo Donuts. I think they still have one in town. They used to have like 2 or 3 though, but I think some of them kind of. I've only been there once. Let's see what else we got going on here. Got that little news thing going on there. Is Tommy still doing his thing? Yes, Tommy's still doing his thing. That's still live. Yep. Anything important, Tommy?
And that wasn't properly registered, you know. That's just what it's not. I don't know how to verify it other than take his brother's word, but that's just what was corresponded to me, you know.
Talking about Travis's brother, probably, or something like that. There's looks like somebody who might have some sort of issues or something like that. That might be a trans woman here.
Hey! You need? Will you be pleading guilty? What? No, don't touch me! Don't touch me! Hey!
And it looks like the person touched them.
Stop! Go away from me! Go away!
Listen to that voice. We found that Travis is being charged with burglary also just recently. Interesting. Probably from somebody inside.
Fucking hell!
Go away from me!
Jesus, get away from me!
Go away
fucking
from me!
Crazy fucking
Get
thing!
Get away from me! Get away! Get the.
What is it with anger management and certain people of a certain community and things like that? I'm on YouTube, you know.
Fuck away from me!
Stay away from me!
Get away from me now! Right now!
As you're the one that's walking towards the person. Seriously, what is wrong with somebody like this?
You heard me?
I'm calling the police on you.
I don't give a shit. Get away from me.
You stay away.
You're the one that's following. Why do people not understand? If you're going to get people away from you, you go the other direction. Pretty simple to understand that. 5-year-olds can understand that. I'm not. Hopefully, we'll see if this is YouTube. There's going to be a drag show, evidently, in North Bend on South Oregon coast. Him who is going to be down there filming it. Maybe some other people. But evidently it might be family friendly. I don't know why you should come. This is more than just a dance. It's a safe, affirming place where the alphabet community and allies can come together to celebrate who we are. Whether you missed your own prom, do over, blah, blah, bring your family, friends, family, sweet family, and get ready to. I'm guessing family would include children. Yeah, family-friendly drag performance. Interesting. You want to hear it? You want to hear it? You can hear it, I guess.
The level of disintegration of moral fiber in this country is absolutely insane to me. The fact that so many people find this normal, that bringing their kids to a drag queen show for men to dress up as women and perform in
biological men to dress up as women
in front of their kids is normal. This is not normal, and it's not okay. If there wasn't kids involved, I wouldn't care. Adults, do what you do, it's your business. But these are kids, and these places are pushing this. Snacks from Goosehead Food Co-op, sweet treats from 350 Degrees Bake Shop, mocktails courtesy of Coos Health and Wellness.
Sounds like a government agency.
Coos Health and Wellness.
It might be a private fitness club or something like that. I don't know.
This is the mentally ill wanting to perform in front of children, and Coos Health and Wellness is there to support it.
Wow. Again, shout out him who over here also. He'll probably use his Twitter. He does have an Instagram also. Keeps getting banned for saying certain truths and things like that, but give him a follow if you don't mind there. If you want to, when he does go there or whatever, we'll restream him, but feel free to show him some support on his channel. He's only got 257 followers. Give him some love over there. Thank you. And feel free to help his gas money on his way to there. Okay. What else do we got here? Tommy boy, how are you doing?
4:30 to, yeah. I was in his live this morning for a little while, but it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty sure it was stupid early.
Reading his chat.
Yeah, the call in that I posted of him, like that's just another piece of evidence of exactly how this dude is, you know. And if they let him out, he's just gonna go back to doing the exact same thing. What do you guys think that they're gonna find on that computer that they confiscated?
Interesting. That is a good question, Tommy. What do you think they're going to find, guys? Okay. Hey, Mrs. Axel, how you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. No drama on this channel. I'm not sure if you like drama or anything like that. I'm not sure if you do, but no drama on this channel. I might do a little dancing drama, but that's the only drama you're going to see around here. Just FYI. Inside joke. That's what Josh Hawley's got on his mind.
In Minnesota, we've seen a wide variety of coordinated efforts.
Tommy is live. Other stuff that I'm showing on here. This guy's live. That guy not live. This guy live.
And you guys all know that I've never.
We maybe 3 or 5 seconds behind, but close enough.
I've never said that I wanted him dead. I've never said any of those things. I never, even when he called my phone and was saying, "Oh, I got your phone."
Yeah, Tommy's live, and I was going to double check and see if Bach found the court thing or something like that. A chance? Did he? I don't think it's going to be filmed live. If you're talking about the Travis Juhr thing or something like that, Bach likes to try to find that stuff, but I don't think he's going to find a federal court hearing on a low-level thing like this to be live. Oh, maybe he is. Hold on.
It was just no. Let's check another courtroom. Because these are like these aren't federal cases.
He's just kind of going around trying to get lucky or whatever with trying to track down the courtroom or whatever of that thing there, because they don't really share it too much, I guess, on that one there. Not sure if he's going to end up finding it or not.
Trials, no. Misdemeanors, no. Probation violations.
I don't think he's going to find it. I'll keep an eye on it, though, just in case he does find it.
I went to, now I'm not even going to talk about it until it's over with, bro. But I've never stalked anybody in my entire life, you know? Like this shit is just, it it makes me laugh, bro. It makes me absolutely laugh. I think my wife is gonna make me come and file a stalking order against him. Also, like, hold on, let me see what Tim is saying. Hold on. Going back and forth on why or why not he should stay in custody. Defense is talking. I don't know that. They disclosed.
How were small businesses affected? The only people that were affected were like Target stores that lost business because protesters kept coming in. Gas stations that were affected because they lost business because protesters were attacking ICE at gas stations and things like that. That's where the only people that were affected by small businesses at that point there. You're going to give them $10 million, or is it your excuse to kind of help support certain agencies and everything that were against ICE. I'm guessing that was the thing there. I'm not sure what's going on with this situation here, but I don't know who that person is. Let's go back and see what's going on in the news here. Where did they go? Where did my news go? Bach gave up looking on for the court case also, it looks like. See if there's anything else late on the court stuff there. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything else related to the court case on Twitter anyway. Let's go back and see what's going on the world of Washington here. Washington, D.C. anyway. Josh Hawley here had a questioning thing here.
To ask you this, from your vantage point in the state, are the majority of these protests spontaneous or more organized? What is your impression? You're there.
Sorry, Mr. Chair. They're highly organized and coordinated.
What evidence of that? What data? What signs have you observed that would indicate some level of coordination?
Well, we've seen in Minnesota, we've seen a wide variety of coordinated efforts. The agitation groups on the ground, there are a wide variety of them, some national, some very professional, in addition to local reports that state they've trained some 30,000 observers to get in and get.
Hey, what's going on here, Oregonian? You heard about Travis Juhr right now. He's in trial, or maybe just got out of a trial or something like that, to find out whether he is going to get bail release or not.
In the middle of the protests.
And how would you describe the tactics?
Mr. Ville, how rude. I mean, if you're comparing me to Villain Report, thank you, but I don't think that's what you meant to say.
That are used during these protests that you've observed? Peaceful, aggressive, inciting violence, trying to draw a reaction. I mean, again, you're on the ground, so you tell us.
Yeah, what we've seen is a whole host of docs.
Actually, I got an idea, guys. If you guys don't mind, it's up to you guys. I'm thinking about sending a chat invite to come on screen with me to Angry Oregonian, Mrs. Axtell, and Laura. Would you guys be interested in talking about Travis or something like that? Rest in peace, Villain Report. Yeah, exactly. Or we can talk about the news or something like that. You don't have to, or something like that. But if you're open to jibber jabbering, or if you have something you want to jibber jabber about, Angry Oregonian always jibber jabbers about motorcycle stuff or something like that. But we'll try to keep it focused on either Travis or I don't know, DC stuff. I know. They feel sorry for the victims. Evidently, Travis is a victim. What if Ryland said that he had to go to school today, and he could only do it on a certain day, or could only be there on a certain day. And he had something important at school today, and that he couldn't make it today. Would they move it for him since he was one of the victims? You think they would do that for him? I don't think they would. They feel sorry for Travis, but they don't feel sorry for potential alleged victims, right?
Seen highly coordinated efforts in doxing.
I know they're not alleged, but YouTube.
We've seen instances of violence against federal agents. I think in 2 cases we've had agents that have had their finger bitten off, and they've been pelted with frozen bottles, stones, and every other type of thing, in addition to directly interfering with legal law enforcement.
Let me ask you this. Have you seen any evidence that state officials are cooperating or coordinating with these efforts in any manner?
Yes, we've seen there are a variety of state officials, elected officials that represent the Minneapolis area that have gotten involved. Some are on the chat box, the chats out there. We've got one representative, very proud, Brad Tabke is a representative out there, proud, making sure to help train and coordinate those efforts.
I'm sure you're
interesting.
Mr. Nisko, I'll start with you. Just a basic question, just to kind of level set. We can have the 3 of you just answer decently, quickly. Do you think that people who are here in this...
I don't know. Laura keeps making excuses. I don't know. She gets mad at me when I say she's making up excuses. First, she won't even watch my show. Now she won't come on the show with another excuse or reason, I guess. You know, it's okay. Just trying to avoid me. I understand. I'm not that special. I see how it is. It's okay. That's how it's going here. Just kidding.
Country illegally, meaning they either entered illegally or overstayed a visa, should be deported. Yes, simple yes or no.
The rule of law, yes.
Mr. Ellison?
Do they have an asylum petition pending?
You get your microphone.
What was the question?
Entered illegally, here in this country illegally, meaning they either entered illegally or overstayed a visa, should be deported. Yes, simple yes or no.
The rule of law, yes.
Mr. Ellison?
Do they have an asylum petition pending?
You get your microphone.
If they have a pending asylum petition, I think it should be heard. If they have some basis for their presence in the country, I think ordinary due process should take place.
Yeah, it's just from my perspective, simple. I'm not a big shot lawyer like you. Just a quick question.
I'm not a big shot lawyer like you. Oh, did he really
enter the country illegally?
Okay, well, here is he probably talking about the Pam Tifa thing or something? Let's see here.
Because that's exactly what she does. Or says that we twist the facts, but
probably right around here.
Pee so bad, bro.
I'm gonna speed it up here.
She probably eats the kitty diddle. Oh shit. Now Pam, like the way I think about Pam is she's just a propagandist. Pam calls everybody else propagandists or liars, or says that we twist the facts, but she's just projecting 100% because that's exactly what she does. She twists facts. She twists shit to her narrative, no matter if she knows. Buddy. Why do I smell doggy? Oh, there's a pile of dog doo-doo right there. Oh my God, I gotta go somewhere else. It's stinky. That shit is stanky, danky. Damn, I gotta pee so bad, bro.
Further back?
She probably eats the kitty diddle. Oh shit.
It is further back. Okay, what the heck?
I really like it. I get to travel as soon as this bullshit court case is over with. As soon as this bullshit court case is over with, I'll be able to go do whatever I want to do. My eye is completely healed. Look at me. That's maybe it's a little dark from not sleeping so well still because I've been.
I was kidding, Laura. I was kidding. I joke about things. I'm sorry. People don't like my jokes.
Not sleeping the best. They're a little dark, but the black eye is gone. I told you, I said from the beginning, I was like, shit, that shit will be healed in a week or so. It ain't keeping nobody down. Ice is nice. Pam doesn't follow me, but she's always tagging me, and I don't follow her either. There's not like I'm not giving her the satisfaction of that. But she don't follow me, but she's always tagging me and shit and saying this and saying that or reposting. Pam, keep reposting my videos for me, please. Repost them. Send them. You can repost all the videos of me you want. You can repost all the videos of my shit that you want. I am happy about it. You can talk all the shit you want in the quote too. Just as long as you're reposting my shit, I'm happy. Mr. Bill has been trying to get her to sit down and actually have like a civil dialogue debate with me about immigration, about deporting the illegals. But she won't do it. She's like, nah, I highly doubt she'll do it. Will's not even worth ever be rehabilitated. Wood chippers, you can rent a wood chipper. You can rent a wood chipper for probably a couple $100 a day, and put that motherfucker to use.
Curious if his chat has any more questions about the.
I'm about to take a 420 hit
debate.
from my boy Tommy. Let's go. Man, this city could be so beautiful, bro.
Yeah, let's see. Back to the news. Back to the news. We'll come back and Tommy here a little bit here, but let's see what else is going on my news feed here.
Or you overstay a visa, should you be deported?
Boo, I saw you. I saw you
The
there.
simple answer is,
I saw
sir,
you.
it depends.
Okay, so if somebody breaks into your home, should they be arrested for breaking and entering, or does it depend?
It's an entirely different scenario.
How's that?
No.
Because immigration is essentially a civil, and the breaking into my home is a criminal matter.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So if there's laws that should be enforced, so we shouldn't enforce civil violations?
We absolutely.
I like where you're going with this, but you should have went with the fact that it's a criminal violation to stay in the country illegally. You know, to knowingly stay in the country illegally. When the person knows that they're still in the house illegally and they're asked to leave and everything, and they don't leave, that becomes a criminal investigation. That's where I would have went with that one.
Absolutely should enforce them.
But you just said that it's a civil matter, so it's different. So if somebody
you enforce
creates
civil
a
matters.
So if somebody commits a civil infraction, it shouldn't be enforced?
It should be.
Okay, so they should be deported.
No, they should have due process that is associated with their petition. So,
again,
for example,
so the act of entering the country illegally, you think we should say, well, did you really do it or not do it? It's pretty obvious that they did, right?
well, I mean, it would depend on the facts of the situation.
What kind of an idiot are you?
And then they might say,
I just gave you the facts. They
Right, but-
entered the country without permission.
but Senator, what if they had a good faith basis to say they would be persecuted in their home country and subjected to real oppression there? Under international law, there are provisions for them to make a case.
That's a phenomenal point. Mexico and Canada, do you consider those to be safe countries or no?
Generally, I do, but there are
Oh, no,
certain
generally you do?
Well, I mean, I would just say this.
You border Canada. Don't insult your neighbors to the north.
No, I love my neighbors to the
Okay,
north.
well, so
but I
is it a generally safe country?
generally, yes.
So then
But-
somebody seeking asylum could certainly be safe in Canada and Mexico, no?
Now, so
Got him. Got him.
like if somebody, we do know that
I don't know what to say to get out of this logical conundrum.
Right.
Come back to that one.
Watch. Unfortunately, Minnesota has achieved the largest COVID fraud scheme in American history. Under your watch, those whistleblowers who brought attention to the fraud and waste in your state faced retaliation. Under your watch, billions of tax dollars intended for unemployment insurance, supporting hungry children, just as described, children with autism, providing housing for the most vulnerable, keeping small businesses afloat through COVID, and more were instead, all of those dollars were funneled away into fraudulent schemes. So last month in an interview with CNN, you were asked if your office has done enough to stop the fraud. And you responded, of course we've done enough. And this is a quote, of course we've done enough. And we're doing more every single day. This is a political matter. This is not a serious thing. Those are your words.
Yeah.
That was Ellison. BCP put this up. This was probably a while ago or something like that, but evidently this lady's been protesting since the 90s or something like that. And only a minute, 33 seconds. Let's go back to Tommy, though, for real quick here.
What up, Josh? I see you in the chat, big dog. Big Josh in the chat. Libtarded, yep. He definitely was.
There's Tommy's link here. He's checking to see if he's the latest.
Man, the anticipation is killing me too.
Everybody's like,
Anticipation.
not the best singer. But
Big dog's gotta eat. Oh, don't talk about food
No
right
problem,
now.
Scott.
I'm hungry.
Nice to see it.
I haven't ate yet today.
I had breakfast. Let's see, where am I going here? Back with this one here.
Couple of different spots up and down the West Coast. I took parts of the ICE protests during the Bush administration. I've taken part in marches with BLM and BAPL and
When's the plan to do that?
right now I have chemical-induced pneumonia. So
Something or other. Oh, somebody was talking about this guy or whatever in his plan or whatever, $10 million plan to support Minnesota businesses or
And we're
something.
going to be proposing a reinstitution of our small business emergency fund. It's what we used very successfully during COVID in the recovery and the economic.
Hey, you don't have to watch. It's okay. I got other moderators and people that'll keep me entertained or try to allow me to keep them entertained, I guess. Bye-bye to Scott. You betcha. Hopefully you're doing good. You can go take your nap. Take a nappy.
Recovery that we saw in Minnesota that outpaced most of the rest of the country. We're going to be proposing a first-time $10 million one-time targeted loans, forgivable loans that we know, and I want to be very.
If they're forgivable loans, they're not loans. Loans, you give somebody some money and ask them to pay it back when they can. That's a loan. A grant or a donation is giving somebody money and not expecting them to give it back to you. Okay? You can't. Unforgivable and loan don't belong in the same sentence. Of course, if you're a Democrat and you're a fan of Biden and you know what student loans are, yeah.
Very clear is a very small piece of this, but what I am going to challenge as we get ready to start here in a few days, the legislative session, this legislative session needs to be about recovery of the damages done to us. I am also asking our team, I'm going to make appeals to our federal delegation. The federal government needs to pay for what they broke here. There are going to be accountability on the things that happened, but one of the things, the incredible and immense costs that were borne by the people of this state.
Well, considering you did not send your police to help them at all whatsoever when they needed help, therefore they can't help your police budget because you did nothing with your police to help them, your state police or your county police or your city police. So don't ask for any kind of security things there. Whenever they went to stores, they paid for 7 stores. So you can't ask, them to help the private businesses, not like they took anything from private businesses. So who did they hurt exactly? Who did they hurt and how?
The federal government needs to be responsible. You don't get to break things and just leave without doing something about it. So we're going to be asking the federal delegation to be investing and doing the things necessary. We have been in contact with federal leadership as a negotiation is happening right now on DHS funding and all of the things that we have an expectation, whether it be the investigations, whether it be going forward, no masks, because this, I got to tell you, one of the things, and I'm in contact with a lot of my colleagues, both at the federal level with the Senate and the House, but especially governors. I don't want these folks showing up somewhere else and doing this. So the changes that need to be made, the investments that need to come back, they need to show, they being the federal government and they being this administration, they need to do more. But I'm not going to hold my breath that the federal government's going to do the right thing. What I am going to do is I'm going to bet on the people of this state. And when we come into this legislative session,
when literally your ICE agents were being doxxed because they didn't have their masks all the way on, part of the reason they knew their license plates and knew where they were at these hotels and everything is because they didn't have their masks on, and that those people went to those hotels, kept them up, and tried to break into the hotels where the agents were because you had this wanted to force them to take their masks off. And that so the people that you want to give the $10 million to do you understand how stupid you are?
and expectation is this should be a bipartisan effort to protect these businesses, to protect what we have in Minnesota, to make changes here to improve this state. That should be very easy. And I think we've seen just some of the data surrounding this. There's very few things in this state that are more unpopular than what just happened to us. And
Yeah, I think. What is it? His popularity rating? I'm curious.
there's few things that are more popular than recovery and supporting small businesses. So and we're going to be
6 hours ago. I'm sorry. Tensions erupt at Senate hearing with Minnesota officials. Senator Johnson.
And you ought to feel a tragedy was going to happen, and you encouraged it. And you ought to feel damn guilty about it. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yeah,
Ron Johnson, he can get heated.
sit there and smirk. Smirk. It's sick. It is despicable.
Are you asking me for comment, Senator?
Smirk.
Can you see it? His face, if he's smirking, it's hard to tell from here.
Yeah, sit there and smirk.
Looks like he might have had a little bit of a funny face on. It's hard to tell.
Are you asking me for comment, Senator? Because everything you said was untrue. It was a nice theatrical performance, but it was all lies.
Senator Hassan.
A tragedy was going to happen.
Or you overstay a visa, should you be deported? Fraction, it shouldn't be enforced?
It should be.
Okay, so they should be deported.
No, they should have due process.
We already saw that one.
On sort of the point, and I think if you were to issue
Rand Paul is starting to turn into a pain in my neck.
a statement saying that final orders will be obeyed by the every county and every municipality and every police department, that final orders would be obeyed, including a final order that we
Have a good time at work, Laura. Sorry if I bugged you or joked with you.
now have a final order, and the guy that lives at this address, you'll send the Minneapolis police with the ICE agents to that house. Would you issue that order?
That's already the law.
Well, I think nobody's cooperating and nobody believes there's an amount of cooperation. So I think issuing that order or issuing one, issue a public statement. Would you issue a public statement that reiterates the law that with final orders you do? And then it brings up the other problem. Maybe we need
It won't.
more final orders, and maybe ICE needs to be told to go to court and get final orders, and then that you will comply with that. But I think they need to be told from you that you will actually comply if that is the distinction, that you don't like detainers because they're not a final court order, and that you will obey final court orders. I think the people of America and the people of Minneapolis would do better, Minnesota,
To have transparency. Yeah, I'll give you that.
hear from you that you will obey final orders. And then we have to figure out how come we don't have enough final orders and how come we haven't adjudicated these things. And then we're isolating in on the problem.
Senator, I have and will state Minnesota law clearly as many times as I need to, but I just want to be clear. That's not why we're here. We're here because of other political considerations.
You're there because you're about the worst attorney general in the nation. They're trying to hold you accountable.
Not because of something Minnesota is doing wrong.
I think
Somali fraud.
subject and hits on sort of the
Speech on right now. So what are you giving a speech on right now?
Well, I'm going to talk about ICE funding. I think we ought to stop doing that. So that's what I'll be talking about right now.
So what are you giving a
Stop funding ICE. The same lady that said we should never stop funding the Department of Education says we should stop funding ICE. Okay.
And in his testimony, he was talking about local reports of something like 30,000, they call them observers, being trained. Okay, I thought that was an incredible figure. I'm not saying there actually were, but it certainly sounds that there are activists being trained. Are you aware of training for activists, Mr. Ellison, in Minnesota? That some of these protesters literally went through training. There are groups out there providing training. Are you aware of that?
Angela Rose documented it.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I mean, it's common for people to use their First Amendment right to protest things that
people
they
have been
don't
trained.
believe are right.
Were you
I mean,
aware of
it's
the
First Amendment activity, sir?
Yeah, were you aware of the signal chats? I believe
course.
I believe it was the lieutenant governor of Minnesota was actually helping manage one of those signal chats that were deploying those trained activists to the legal law enforcement actions. Or were you aware of that signal chat that was being used to deploy those people?
I'm aware it exists, but this is First Amendment.
Not for the government to be involved. You understand that? First Amendment is what the people can do against the government with their First Amendment rights, not what the government, state government, can do against the federal government and yet tell them what they can and can't do. That's what the courts are for.
Activity, sir.
You just said, oh my goodness. All right, so we already got that one.
Off. Let us work with ICE. Let's cooperate with them. Let's see if we can't de-escalate this. But Attorney General, you did the exact opposite. And 2 people are dead because you encouraged them to put themselves into harm's way. And now you're exploiting those 2 martyrs. That was a tragedy. It never should have happened. Now we can investigate.
You're probably right there. I'm guessing. Oh, what the heck is that nonsense? Trying to see if anybody posted it real quick, or let's go to Tommy. Guessing Tommy just found something out. That's an old video. Ooh, that's an interesting video. I might watch that later somehow or another. Let's see. Let's go to Tommy then.
Irons on under his pants.
They might have. I didn't.
Because whenever in California, whenever you go to trial, they oh shit.
They put it at your ankles.
Yeah, whenever it's like a no, it's not necessarily shackles. It's like a brace that goes down your leg, and if you extend your leg all the way, it locks to where you can't bend it back. So they're not able to run because they just walk into the courtroom and sit down. So they don't even have like shackles because they don't want the jury to be like biased or whatever because he's in shackles and handcuffs and stuff. So I've seen them put that leg brace on people going to trial. And when you try to, it's like the Forrest Gump leg braces, but except for like helping him bend his legs and shit, it like locks once you put your leg all the way straight. I've never had to wear one, but I've been to court with people that were going to trial and shit that have had to wear them, you know?
Nothing from Geyer or Haley yet on Twitter anyway.
In there?
No,
she left his ass.
But they brought up that she lives 4 hours away and came back to take care of the bunnies.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Well, I heard that her brother, it's his wife's brother that was helping take care. She's not even the one doing it.
So then,
her brother.
Yeah, that could be true.
Discovery phase, huh?
It says he was released, U.S. Marshal. Nah, they just was in there. He's not being released. He comes back to court again next Tuesday.
Where's he going to be in the meantime, though?
She said usually they let people out just based off of like social media threats, the judge, but she read more specifically the threats that he was doing and decided that he's a danger to the community, and that's why she's not going to let him out.
Yeah, he was posting pictures of his guns and everything.
They
you
brought
know?
that up. They showed the picture in court. The
Yeah.
setup of the gun that he had, that like black machine.
The
assault rifle.
AR-15. Yeah.
The same machine gun.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, that's where a lot of the old school TFers are at that point. They're in government and in these NGOs and things like that. The ones that didn't get arrested and things like that, like they should have back in the day. That's where these kind of leaders of Antifa are. Just like the brown shirts back in Germany. They kind of worked their way up the ranks, so to speak, even though they started by doing some not so good things.
Held at least until next Tuesday, pending like a mental health evaluation and all that shit. What up, Buttercup?
So he's staying in until Tuesday.
Yep.
Minimum.
Good.
Good. They're doing a mental health test.
Good.
No jumping the shark, but I can't help but do the
So,
fly.
yeah, I'm hearing that right now.
Good.
A lot of some of the stuff that came out from the U.S. side was apparently there was stuff that they found on his computer. Wasn't child porn like I was
waiting to hear.
that it wasn't child porn like some of us thought. There was apparently significant amounts of evidence pointing towards violence towards his wife and something about her like leaving him, but she had to come back to take care of the animals. Poor animals. What else?
Said that he's under suspicion of burglary. They did a second.
Oh yeah, they said that they found a shit ton of Northwest natural gas equipment inside their home and a bunch of RFID faked badges from his former job with Northwest Natural.
He had been captured on camera.
Yeah, and yeah, he was captured on camera.
He was captured on camera entering a secure area with those badges
Committing a
owned
burglary.
by Northwest Natural Gas, committing a burglary.
Under investigation by Washington County Sheriff.
So they took all his electronics, anything that has an internet connection, everything.
What did he take? Trespass, yes. Burglary, he had to have taken something.
Weapons.
They had, yeah, they found tannerite. I don't know if you guys know what that is. But tannerite is an explosive, but it's also used in high-end thermite.
Yeah, but it's still like you getting money.
So it's fucking crazy. Oh, bro, they found crossbows, shotguns, pistols, a flamethrower, and a couple other things. But guess what? The worst one they found.
What the fuck?
They found tannerite.
Oh yeah.
Which is it's technically a low end explosive.
Yeah, you shoot it with the bullet and it explodes. Yeah.
But it's a main ingredient in high end thermite. And thermite's not that hard to make.
That's crazy. Napalm's easy to make too. It's just gasoline and styrofoam.
Gasoline and laundry soap, though. But
gasoline and styrofoam.
You didn't hear me.
So he was building a boomy boom boom, and he was saying that he has a manifesto and all this shit. Like this dude needs to be taken as a serious threat, honestly.
Well, that's why I'm getting involved now because I want to put my piece in of when he was attacking me and threatening to kill me and shit.
Oh, he did it to me. Yeah, he did it to me. I'm surprised the feds never called me. I'm surprised the feds never called me.
The prosecutor for the U.S. is having me call his office later, and they're going to also connect me with the domestic terrorism unit at the FBI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of YouTube. I like watch like a lot of Kentucky Ballistics and Demolition Ranch. And
he retired though.
Yeah, he retired like a year ago or whatever. A little over.
He's just doing all their bets.
He does. Yeah, Demolition Ranch. Matt. He's the one that runs Bunker Branding. He's the one that started Bunker Branding out. He was a gun tuber. He was a gun tuber. Yeah. Donut operator. Kentucky Ballistics. Brandon Herrera. Brandon Herrera is really good. He does a lot of good videos. What's up, bro? How you doing? You support ICE? You support our border laws? No? No. Yeah, I like to watch a lot of that shit, and they explain a lot of that kind of stuff. I like to watch the slow-mo guys too. The slow-mo guys and ballistic high speed. If you guys like high speed videos, they do all high speed, ultra high speed videos, but they're gun tubers, but they're high speed
They do like they do the
videos. They do the scientific part, but it's all about gun tubes too. You know what I mean? It's pretty dope. The shit that they do is pretty dope.
QQs.
Oh man, motherfucker.
Mike Jazz. Just watch yourself because mine's not connecting enough to dude. I don't know. I got a contact.
Why is it?
It sounds like this has been on the Mac.
Yeah, but it's the wrong side.
Give my phone number. I'm gonna take the stuff.
I was trying to just be cool and have it magneted to the.
Try to get.
But if you like high speed,
Guys, I got no comment.
high speed, slow speed,
Just send me a copy. Yeah, I got no comment on it. I don't think
ballistic high speed, they blow shit up, and it's dope, you guys. What up, big dog? Hey, how you doing?
Does your I'm good, man. Hey, I mean, can I just ask one question?
What's up?
You guys know?
Oh yeah, I'm on YouTube, so be careful.
Okay. You know
that? Did you know?
Here,
Yeah.
right here is the man.
Did you know that men cannot become women? Did you guys know that?
Be careful.
Only the mommies can be the mommies.
On YouTube now.
Only the daddies can be the daddies.
Trans women are men.
Men
Yeah. Yeah.
For anyone
Allegedly.
for anyone that's watching, Travis was in court.
Yeah.
He was not in his.
He was in
a
street
jumpsuit
clothes,
or
yeah.
Anything. He was wearing like black pants and a black shirt.
It's federal.
And-
The opportunity to look
Yeah.
nice.
And the first thing he did after things started was he looked around, didn't see anyone on his side,
She was on a freaking like.
and saw a bunch of patriots ready to screw him up. If he did anything.
He looked at me and went,
Yeah.
I can picture his face, dude.
They're keeping him in custody because there is ongoing investigations with other shit. Like the whole, they're still investigating all the electronics and everything.
I love you, bro.
And they're Washington County's doing a burglary investigation.
Yeah.
Because of all the
Tommy, the reason the audio is not good is because you don't have the mic to the guy that's talking.
You're stealth gaming, duh.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You don't love my dog, you ain't a dog person. If you own a cat, it's called a Kittler.
Hitler.
Tommy, check out that Portland Public works at its finest. The guy on the harness is on the ground, and the guy without the harness is doing the work up on the.
That is fucking funny, dude.
You know the harness is supposed to be on the guy on the lift.
Oh shit. You know those things they used to when we were kids, there was one of those. I remember there was one of those lifts when me and my brother were kids. We lived by this Big Lots, and there was one of these lifts next to the Big Lot, and we figured out how to turn that motherfucker on, and we jumped on that thing, and we had it as high as it would go, and it.
All right, you get the idea of what's going on there. I don't think there's a whole lot else going on. Let me double check a few more things online here in case there's something crazy going on there. I'm guessing Geyer's probably gonna here's Geyer here for a second here. I don't know if this is live or if he did it a little while ago, but here's another update maybe.
Arraigned for the second time outside of the federal courthouse building where Travis Juhr was just arraigned for the second time on his federal charges. Now, in this hearing, the judge ruled that he must remain in custody until Tuesday, until his next hearing, where they will determine whether he can be released or not. Now, this is all based off of a mental health evaluation that the judge had ordered. Now, in the hearing, the defense and the prosecuting attorney had gone back and forth about the legalities of the hold. But we all know that this man has been very threatening and very violent towards the public. And that's what they were trying to determine, whether if they release him, if he's going to go out and do the same thing. Now, this has been over a span of 15 weeks where Travis Juhr has been a threat to the public. Now, we think keeping him housed and in custody is a good idea, and we agree with the judge's decision. Now, we're going to be back here on Tuesday to see if that decision sticks. Side of the federal courthouse building where Travis Juhr was just arraigned for the second time on his.
Let's see what else we got here. I'm curious. So Haley put her 2 cents in here by chance. Some other people that were out there also. Did Haley make a video yet talking about this? Not yet. I bet she'll do it right after I end my stream. That's how it always ends. What else is going on in the stream world? Nothing over there. Anything going on the YouTube stream world? Double check over here. BG on the scene is somewhere. That's the only thing I'm seeing. What's he doing? Morning protest at the Whipple building again. Looks like 5 or 10 people are there with FI stickers. Oh boy. Okay. What's going on there? Double check and see if there's anything else going on around the Carolyn Levitt. What's she doing? Shows how the 72 hours of Trump looks like. That might be interesting sometime, but not now. Nicki Minaj, whatever. CNN forced.
What about all Americans, right? How about all voters? Voters who say the Democrats are now too liberal. Look at this percentage. It was 42% in 96, 48% in 2013, now 58% in 2025 of all voters say that the Democratic Party is too liberal. The Democrats are moving to the left, the far left is gaining power, and there could be some electoral repercussions because what we see right now is voters, the clear majority, say that they are too liberal. So we're talking about the
Could have told you that. See if there's any other news or this guy's usually pretty good here.
Sheriff's Office and your deputies have not, are not, and will not engage in any type of immigration enforcement. That is the sole responsibility of the federal government. Stories of deputies conducting raids at schools, businesses, and churches are simply not true. The Riverside County Sheriff's Office has spent years building a positive relationship with our immigrant communities, many of which have an inherent fear of law enforcement from the experiences in the countries from which they have fled. We are not like other places. I am committed to make Riverside County the safest place in California for all residents, non-residents, and visitors. Because of that, let me.
And this guy wants to be a Republican governor of California. Nothing else. I haven't seen Tom Homan yet. See what he was saying.
In the safety and security of a jail, releasing public safety threats back in the public is just stupid. And I've been arguing this for years. And I hope Congress takes action on sanctuary cities and sanctuary states. It makes sense. If you think about it, even the argument I hear, well, victims and witnesses of crime that are in the country illegally want to feel safe to come to law enforcement and to report those crimes without fearing that this law enforcement agency is working with ICE. That's a bunch of crap. Because victims and witnesses of crime don't want the bad guy released to the neighborhood either. It's ridiculous. We want access to the person that you chose, the local jurisdiction chose, to lock in a jail cell. And we have that cooperation here now. It's the right thing to do, and it makes this community safer. This community is safer because we arrested 4,000 illegal aliens in this, over 4,000 illegal aliens here. Many of them public safety threat, not all of them. As I said, we're going to force immigration law, but this community is much safer because of President Trump's leadership and the men and women standing on this stage.
Alrighty, sounds good there. Oh, there was one video on YouTube I did want to watch. What was that video on YouTube that was I watched later category here? Hold your horses. What was it? Not that one there. Angry Oregonian. Oh, yeah, this one here. The Angry Oregonian did a thing on Travis here. I haven't seen it yet here. Angry Oregonian, are you still in the talking there or something? Here's your video.
We're in Oregon. We have to rain sometimes, and then my vagina just gets all blah, 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 blah. That's all he is. We control in the same thing. Shut up,
Why didn't you tell me how to route Travis through traffic through IP tables?
What's that? I'm sorry, I can't hear you down below at the call center. Your help desk, bitch. Eat my fucking ass. I'm a real deal. I teach you DEFCON twice, and you did shit. You'll be in my fucking audience. Maybe I turned you something. Put your teeth down.
I watched other people.
I saw getting issued a jacket, a flight jacket. One that you in the Air Force never earned because your ass sat on the ground and fueled my aircraft, bitch.
Your aircraft. Wow. He's a Navy SEAL aircraft flying. Yeah.
Let's try to get the Angry Oregonian a little bit more. He's at 461 subscribers. Get him to 465, guys, please, if you don't mind. Click on his link real quick and give him a subscribe over there. I'd appreciate it.
For what?
Yeah,
you attacking
whose
me?
name is he covering?
And somebody's going to have to pay for you attacking me?
You got it at Goodwill.
Open hand, it's on camera. I had a good conversation with this.
There used to be a secondhand surplus store in Foster.
really?
Maybe you got it there.
Really? And it's going to be you? You're going to be somebody else. It's not going to be you. It's going to be somebody. Yeah, it won't be you. Hey, I have my...
This is old. This is a while ago here. Angry Oregonian to tell you when this was.
day coming. I know it, and I know where I'm going to.
Next time. We have a video where Charlie's at getting raped by Satan. I'm basically Jesus, everybody. Where's the pictures of my wife? It's so interesting. What would happen if maybe, I don't know, I threw a grenade and killed all of you? It would be cool. What would happen if maybe, I don't know, I threw a grenade and killed all of you? Crazy, right? You guys get to experience war for the first time.
Just FYI, guys. This I got the wrong disclaimer or whatever thing down there. Why did I have the wrong disclaimer on that thing there? I'm sleepy today for some reason. Let's go back up here and show this one here. This video uses fair use for the purpose of criticism, commentary, satire, news reporting, teaching, education, and research. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
To really see what's going to happen. What war is comedy that I'm writing? And I come here and I do a mad dump on the entire page report. It's a really good script. I come here and I do a mad dump on the entire page report. And you guys cry, and then I just rip through every one of you, and you get to see more. It's just an awesome script. You're going to love it. I'm going to be filming it in like a week or two. It's going to Hollywood. I think it's a one-time event. It's a one-time event, probably. Yeah, we kind of see it. We'll plan it out. We'll do all the best. See what you think. Oh my god. All right, you fucking losers.
Well,
you're
you're
lucky
the
pieces
jacket
of
of a
shit.
toddler.
I'm awesome. You guys suck. Eat my rescue swimmer all day long.
Have a good night.
We'll drop this out, buddy.
What branch is soap?
He likes dropping the soap.
Yeah. Sorry, what branch is
He
it?
practices dropping the soap. He does it just right.
And there goes Travis doing a walk of shame because he affected absolutely nothing.
Back in your nest. Choo choo choo.
I haven't said shit to you. You don't have to say shit to me.
I know. Are you on MAGA side?
I'm on my side.
Okay. What does that mean?
It means whatever you want it to mean. Doesn't matter. Show me. Make me a pussy.
And you guys are
Make me a pussy. Make me a pussy.
the same.
Make me a pussy.
Independent.
Man up or shut up.
I already manned up. When I earned this jacket. How old are you? I'm guessing
Why does it matter?
mid-40s. You were old.
Well, thank you for the compliment.
You were old enough to enlist when 9/11.
You have no idea what my life is, and I'm not going to explain it to you.
You ran away. People like me.
How do you know I ran away from anything?
You did.
How do you know? You don't know me.
You would have served.
You don't know me.
Own it.
You don't know me.
Yeah. You guys are all cowards, and I can feel your energy getting riled up. That's why you're stepping up.
Rile me up.
You're angry. You're trying to get a swap.
Rile me up.
Many men have
You're not important enough for me to get riled up, brother. You're not important enough. You're just entertainment. You're just entertainment. Make me a bitch. Make me a bitch. Lunatic.
Bye-bye.
Lunatic. Like I said, man up or shut up.
I did. I proved my
Can't tell.
years ago.
Can't tell.
That's why you're a little bitch. Go back to your nest.
You're not worth going to jail over, brother.
What's that?
You're not worth going to jail over.
Yeah, because you wouldn't get a shot in.
Don't count on it, sir. Don't count on it, sir.
Yeah.
Your little bitch squad behind you. With your little bitch squad behind you, you don't impress me. You don't impress me. You don't impress me. All you are is talk, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, heard that before. That's what all the insecure men say.
Look at you wagging your fucking tail like a little fucking bitch.
That's right.
You don't impress me, sir. You're entertainment.
I know.
Probably a couple weeks ago, I'm guessing 2 or 3 weeks ago.
What a fucking joke. I lose brain cells watching him on TV. What are we not stepping in?
I know
What are we not stepping in?
That nasty, smelly shit.
Is that Travis juice?
It probably is. That's Travis juice.
Travis juice.
Travis juice. Anyway, make sure you follow the Angry Oregonian right there, guys. I'd appreciate it. Let's check and see if by chance anybody did hit the subscribe that hasn't done it already. Refresh. Nobody clicked on it, guys. Click on it. Come on. Help me out if you guys haven't done it already. Click on his link there. Miss Mo probably already has. Terry probably already has also. But go give Angry Oregonian a follow over there on his channel there. I appreciate it. He's the guy that did that video there, okay? That way I can remove that one from the playlist and narrow it down to how many do I have to back to 17 that I got to get through. Doggone, I want to get it under 10, but tonight we'll watch some of these ones here. Any recommendations? Got Bo Diddle on there. Somebody named Faith Merrill that says she was assaulted at an anti-ICE protest. James Klug, Adam Francisco, Nicholas Bowling, Liberty Hangout, her Patriot Voice, my main go-tos. Anyway, guys, we'll talk to you. Let me go back to what's his name real quick here. If he's still doing anything out there, looks like he's still on.
When I say my family is proud of what I'm doing, when I say that my family has never been more proud of who I am than they are today, I'm not lying. I'm not lying when I say that. Like that is the truth, 100%. I don't have any family members that are like, Tommy, why are you doing that? What are you doing? You know, we need to save the illegals. You know, none of my family are against what I'm doing. You know, my Aunt Michelle might have been in a space and felt a little sympathy for Shane Noakes's little sympathy story. Or
All right, guys, I got other things to do. I'm going to send you over to Bach Precision today. Maybe we'll go to MDG Gaming tonight or whatever, but you send you over to Bach since I was trying to utilize his information today. Didn't really do it, but anyway, you guys have a good afternoon or evening or morning or whatever time it is where you're at. Or go watch Tommy Boy if you wanted to. Also, I'll give you his link since obviously been playing his file there. Copy that. If you're not already following him on YouTube, you can do that. Here's his link in the chat, and make sure you follow Angry Oregonian. Like I said, try to enjoy some sunshine. I should have mowed the lawn today, so I should have done, but sometimes that lawnmower is hard to start, so we'll see if I can get her going. All right, we'll talk to you guys all later, Gators. God bless. And you guys have the Tommy link. This one has the Tommy link in there, and there's the Angry Oregonian link somewhere, and then you're heading to Bach Precision. Tell them I said hi. God bless.